Okay, so you win 6-1 here, and then you turn around and you've got to go on the road right away to a pretty decent team here in Texas. Like, what was the kind of preparation leading into that, knowing that, guys, we don't know this team and we just scored 6 goals? So just in general, how was that game?
Well, we knew it was going to be a tougher game, right? Derek does a really good job there at UTSA, and we knew he was going to make it hard on us, and he definitely did that. It was a smaller field. They play in a little bit more direct way, and so we had to deal with that, and it just made it hard, right? And we were dealing with some injuries and some illnesses as well, and I was really pleased with the way our group fought in order to find a way to win the game, and we found a way to win the game playing TCU soccer, which I was really happy about.
Yeah, and you talked about your 6 forwards, but how important is it for you to add in a couple wing backs in there, especially Cam, who gets the goal there and could have scored a couple more in there. Pretty goal, nice little dummy by 7, thought she would shoot it, but how important is that addition of some players?
Yeah, we were trying to get some players higher up in the field, and Cam, one of them, she's pretty smart, so we recruited her as a forward and then kind of converted her to an outside back, so she has the ability to take people on the wing, and she has some really good flank service, so and a huge engine, right? And so her ability to get up and down is definitely a benefit for us, and is able to find the ball. And I thought Grace Best did a really good job of taking the kid from the flank and serving the ball across the field. Really just teed her up and just banging it in.
Yeah, and defensively, you're talking about locking it down in the road, a shutout there. But they were on you a little bit in the beginning, and Olivia makes the breakaway save, and a couple other ones. Start with your goalkeepers, Kieran. I mean, they're pretty good. You got some pretty guys.
Yeah, we've had some good goalkeepers over the last, 5-10 years. Tom does a really good job of training them, and we do a decent job of identifying some really good goalkeepers, and then he does a good job of developing them into a style, or developing into what we want them to be in accordance to how we want to play. And so, Olivia and Kira have done a really good job, and hopefully that continues.
Yeah, and a couple more things here. Defensively, just in general, you concentrate on the attack. You scored 7 goals so far already, but what's the emphasis on defending? Is that first? Is that second? Because you guys do a good job with it.
I don't know. Our best defending is just keeping the ball, right? And we want to have the ball more often than not. I think the possession on Sunday was 75-25, which is crazy, right? And so we eliminate a lot of their attack by having the ball a lot, and hopefully we can replicate that or get close to that again on Thursday against Iowa.
And last question, Iowa, great preparation today, it seems like it, but what should we expect out of them?
They're hard. A hard, gritty Midwestern group that's going to be really organized defensively and tough on the counter. And so we really got to do a good job of valuing the ball and changing the point of attack and doing the things that we do, and hopefully nullifying the things that they want to do. And so it'll be a clash of styles, which is always fun. And I'm interested to play that chess match on Thursday.
2 games in, is there anything that surprised you about this team?
The fight right now is really, really good, and we got a lot of new people in the mix, and so to have them come together this fast, this early, is impressive, right? And like I said, on Sunday we were dealing with a lot of injuries and illnesses and stuff like that, and a lot of people stepped up in order for us to win that game, and I was really curious as to see what would happen, and pleasantly surprised by the group and their resiliency to get the job done.
To come out with so many new players and to have the type of game you guys had in game 1, and then have to play such a gritty game, like you said, missing players, illness, injury, all the others, what does that tell you about what this team, like how they can raise their ceiling?
Well, we've got some fight. That's our mantra. That's the program's mantra, is to fight, and they're showing that we have that in a game mode, and so hopefully we can continue that, and if we do, I like our chances to be successful.
You've never been afraid of scheduling hard. That's your philosophy from day one. It's pretty much been. So you've got a tough stretch coming up, like you talked about, going to Iowa and then at Texas to follow. What do you hope to kind of take away from these back-to-back tough road games?
Again, getting answers as far as what people can do and can't do in tense, stressful environments, and for us, we want to win the game, but we also want to get exposed, right? And so the more exposure that we have, the more things that we can fix. And so we want to be prime come conference play, and we should be buzzing, hopefully, because we played some really good opponents that have prepared us for conference play, and hopefully we can do well in the second half of the season as well.